This weekend was Rematch's, I believe, third playtest. It was the second one, no, third one for me. And they still have not added keybind remapping, but thanks to a content creator, Boulder, I was able to remap my keybinds using a program called Hotkey. So in this video, I'm going to show you how it actually works, go into a deep dive and show you how it works, how to remap, and what some of my keybinds are. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to download Hotkey program. All right, I already have it downloaded, but I will link the download in the description below, so that way you don't have to go searching for it. Once you have it downloaded and installed, this is what's going to pop up. You're not going to need this. We're going to go ahead and close that down. I explain to you how to use it. The magic happens when you use Notepad. So I have a dummy Notepad right here. I have a keybind set, and I'll show you those in a second. So you open up your Notepad. I've named it Rematch Binds. And what's going to happen is there's a specific naming convention that goes into this. So I'll go ahead and paste a naming convention right now. The keys have to be named specifically the way Hotkey likes it. They're on their website. They do have what they want the naming conventions to be. So I will link that also down below so that you don't have to go searching for it. It should be there. It'll just say naming conventions for the keybinds. Okay. So this is the naming convention. You have the key that you want to change, right? So the key that you want to change goes first. That's what I had to kind of realize. The key you want to change goes first. From there, you put these two, I think, asterisks. I'm not sure what they're called. There are no spaces in between these. This is just how far they are apart. So you put two of these in the middle, which I would say I call them your equal. Like, so spacebar equals left control. Right? I actually did change my left control. It's not my spacebar, but this is just an example. Once you do that, you are going to go to save as, okay? And when you do save as, you're just going to put .ahk. Oh, and I did not put ahk. I think because mine's is still running. So I'm going to close that down. Perfect. And then ahk. All right. Once you click save, you're gonna have a file that pops up right here. This is the Hotkey insignia on it. So you see how it doesn't change this. It just creates another file that's existent. All right. So if we open this up, open with Notepad, you will see it's already up. Now you see this, the properties have changed. It says AHK now, and you see you have your space bar here. So that's essentially how you use the program, and I'll show you how it works in game. I'll also give you a peek at my keybinds because there is something else that I want to go over when it comes to this. So these are my keybinds. I explain why I'm using like these the way they are, but the one thing I wanted to go over was this. There was a message pop-up that was spawned after 75 seconds of pressing a bunch of keys at once, and it essentially would stop the program until you close it. Can't have that happen in the middle of a match. Did some research on it, and it turns out that putting this there stops that from happening completely. I'm not sure if there's another way to do it, but I know this is what worked for me. As far as the keybinds here, I use an analog by I think it is JMK. It simulates left move stick movement, so it's the one right here. So because of this, I utilize IJKL for my movements. So if we go back here, you can see I have those set, right? So I will link JMK's website also down below if you want to check out one of these analogs. They're actually really good. I've been using it for about, I have to say 4 years now, and I'm loving it. I still love it. So what we're going to do is I'm not going to use these keybinds and make sure I'm using my keybinds, and then we're going to boot up Rematch, okay? Okay, so I have Rematch booted up, and as you can see, when I move my analog, my character does indeed move. Because I have WASD set to be, I have IJKL, I'm sorry, set to simulate WASD, right? So if we go, and you know it's running, if you go down to your open sources, bottom right, you'll see it'll actually have the name of the file when you hover over it, so you know exactly which ones are running, right? So if I go ahead and load this, let me see. So you see my keybinds right here, WASD for my movement, and then I also changed my caps lock to my L shift. I changed my L shift to caps lock. So caps lock now represents L shift. Now L shift in this game is your defense stance. So when I hit my caps lock, or my shift, I mean, my left shift, I go into my defense move, which means I can do little dashes right here. And then obviously if I'm trying to take the ball, I can do my little tackles as well, right? I also changed a couple of the keybinds, but all of that's going to be preference. So we already know how rebinding works, but I just wanted to show you how the software works, what you need to do to get it running. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments down below, and I will see you guys later.